How you doing, YouTube, man? Ant-Man again. Yet again, back with another video. I jotted some stuff down again in my cellular device, which I have here. This big old brick that I got on my lap. Put my leg to sleep, but it's okay. I wanted to talk to you about something really briefly, okay? It's about prospecting, right? I don't like the word, but I guess that's what they call it, right? I jotted some stuff down in my book as well as I jotted some stuff down in my phone. Yes, this is a pretty big phone. It's about the same size as my face, but it's okay. I'm going to end up getting a bigger phone with a bigger screen. But I jotted some stuff down about prospecting, okay, and pay attention. Now, this is what I wrote. How many times have you heard this is a numbers game? I know I bought into this philosophy early on, and every single time a prospect said no, or didn't show up, or wouldn't return my calls, I'd simply write it off as it's a numbers game. Now, while there's some truth to it, fact is, business and marketing is not about the numbers. It's about the people. More importantly, it's about identifying who your audience is and what they want. As simply as it sounds, most network marketers never give it much thought and fall into the deadly trap of approaching everyone with the same message. That's a big mistake, and is the primary reason why the vast majority struggle and never make it in this business. Now, is prospecting a numbers game, or is it about the people? Excuse me, when you're telemarketing, okay, what you're going to hear from any sponsor or CEO, it's a numbers game. You got to keep on calling, 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 you got to keep on calling. Right? But when someone answers that phone, are you going to treat them like a phone number, or are you going to treat them like a person? Are you going to say, if you treated them like it's a numbers game, if you treated them like a number, you'll be like, how you doing? My name is Anthony. I just wanted to introduce to you to a service that I have that I've used myself. And I was trying to figure out if you would like to know more about this service. Click! And hang right up on you because you're dead, right? Because you're looking at it like, oh, it's a numbers game. They're not going to be interested. I'm going to call somebody else. Wrong! That is not what you do. Alright? Not what you do. When you pick up that phone and you're talking to that person, it could be a business owner, it could be another fellow entrepreneur such as yourself. It could be a teacher, a daycare worker, it could be a construction worker, it could be anybody that you're calling, okay, depending on whatever type of category that you are targeting in your list, right? So you're going to want to pick that phone up, and you're going to want to sound like somebody. You're going to want to sound like somebody, okay? You're not going to want to, sound like, you just woke up. You're going to want to sound like somebody that is upbeat, that is ready to go, and what you have is something that they need, and they need to understand that without it, they're going to have a hard time getting people into their business. Am I right? Yes, I've done it before. That's how I know. How I'm talking right now, it makes people want to pay attention. You want to know more of what I say, and you don't want to click off the video. I've heard that from others. That's how I know. I'm not necessarily saying that because I've tested it myself with different tones and talking, but people have told me a while ago, like, hey, you talk louder, you talk really good, you have a really great phone voice. I would like to know, what is it that you do to get yourself riled up in the morning time, So, prospecting is a people's game. It's about the people. It's about the people that you are in contact with. It's about the people that you're trying to get in contact with, okay? It's the people that pull out their credit card and buy your software, your system, your business opportunity. It's the people. It's not about the systems that you have. It's not about, it's not the numbers. Like, the numbers is great to have. Don't get me wrong. Okay? Because the numbers is attached to the people. But when you pick up that phone, most likely you're not going to get a voicemail or a voiceover or whatever. You're going to get a person that's connected to that cell phone. All right? So, talk to the person like they are actually a human being, and I guarantee you, your sales will increase. Thank you so much. and have a great day. Take care. God bless.